Welcome to How Credit Cards Work. You can download the How Credit Cards Work spreadsheet from this page. There is a link to the file on the second line of the description of this video. You can pause this video while downloading and opening the file. All downloadable files are free. They are Excel spreadsheets with the XLSX file extension. This type of file was chosen as it will not support macros, which means they can't collect any of your personal data. After downloading, move it out of your downloads folder onto your desktop. Later, you can move it to any folder as you like. Just don't keep it in your downloads folder. The first time you open the spreadsheet, you may have to click on Enable Editing so you can enter your data. First, some info on all loans, not just credit cards. Your monthly interest rate is equal to your annual interest rate divided by 12. A 24% annual interest rate is charged at 2% every month. You'll pay 2% interest every month for a 24% annual rate on your loan. So let's get this spreadsheet in here. So let's move it up to there. Now, I want you to remember, you're not taught to think this way so they can make more money from your mistakes. Credit cards are called revolving credit as every month they treat your current balance as a totally new loan. Unlike a mortgage or car loan, your credit card is recalculated every month and is based on your interest rate and balance for that month. As your balance goes down, your payment goes down. By recalculating and decreasing the payment every month, this has the effect of extending the payoff date. That way, they can make more money by collecting more interest. It's so easy to stop them from collecting all that extra interest. All you have to do is make the same payment every month, just like all regular loans. You made that payment last month, you should be able to make the same payment this month. Oh, and don't use the card to make any new purchases. The credit card you carry should be for emergencies only, not for daily purchases. In the lesson Eliminating Debt, I'll show you how to apply this constant payment method to several debts to quickly eliminate all of your short-term debts. Before 2005, credit card payments were calculated using the same mathematical formula as other loans. Every month, your minimum payment was recalculated as a regular payment for a brand new 6-year loan. In 2005, they changed the mathematical formula that's used to calculate the minimum payment. The formula is now easier to understand and easier to calculate, and it's no longer based on a 6-year loan. To calculate your minimum payment this month, first find your interest for 1 month. That's going to depend on your specific interest rate. Remember, monthly interest is equal to your annual interest rate divided by 12. The interest for 1 month will be your annual interest rate divided by 12 times your current balance. Then add 1% of your current balance. Look at the balance and imagine the decimal point moved 2 places to the left. The total is your minimum payment. This method doesn't work on standard loans. The formula is much more complicated for them. Some credit cards like to hide the interest rate that you're paying. They don't want you to know how high it is. To find your interest rate, subtract 1% of your current balance from your minimum payment. The answer is the interest for 1 month. That's your donation to the banks. Do you have that kind of money to literally give away? Because that's what you're doing. To find your interest rate, take your interest for 1 month and divide by your balance. That will be your monthly interest rate. Now multiply your monthly interest rate by 12 to find your annual interest rate. Don't be surprised to find it as high as 36%. The spreadsheet has a built-in calculator on it. Just enter your current balance and your minimum payment, and the calculator will show your annual interest rate. The spreadsheet also has fields for you to enter your own values. For now, we'll stick with the defaults: $10,000 current balance and 24% annual interest rate. The default values calculate a minimum payment of $300. I don't have that up here, but it is down here. That's 1% of $10,000 or $100. And since the annual interest rate is 24%, that divides by 12 for 2% monthly rate. And 2% is twice 1%, so interest is $200. 1%, 2%. For a monthly payment of $300. Since $300 is what you would pay for a minimum payment, we'll use that same number for a constant payment in the second table. And that's over here. But we're not there yet. It then populates the 2 tables to show the month-by-month payoffs. The first table showing payoff by making only minimum payments. As we scroll down, we can see it will take 19 years and 6 months. 19 years and 6 months to pay off the credit card in this way. The second table shows payoff by making the same payment every month, just like you would on any other loan. As we scroll down on this second table, we see it only takes 4 years and 8 months to totally pay off this loan. That's almost 15 years difference. Back up at the top, the spreadsheet shows the number of payments made. Number of payments, 234 versus 56 for each of the two tables. The spreadsheet also calculates the interest savings. First, the spreadsheet calculates your total payout. Total payout for the minimum payment method. And if we can get over here, total payout for the constant payment method. It also subtracts your original balance to show the amount of interest that you paid for your minimum payment and the amount of interest paid for a constant payment. Then up here it shows the difference between the two for a savings of $11,129 using the constant payment method. You can also enter an alternate payment to see the impact on its payoff. By adding just $50 to your minimum to your constant payment method, we see the savings jump up to almost $12,800. At the same time, we see the total payouts decrease from $16,000 to $14,900. We also see the number of payments drop from 56 to 43. That's 13 months less. Scrolling down, we can see it only takes 3 years and 7 months to pay off this loan. In case you're curious, the old method tab at the bottom shows the old style minimum payment method would take over 27 years. We can scroll down and see that it would take 27 years and 10 months using the old style that's no longer used. I hope this tool helps you stop giving money away to the bankers. Stop making minimum payments and send as much as you can. At least send as much as you did last month. Every month. Remember, you're not taught to think this way, so they can make more money from your mistakes. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helps you to understand and take control of your finances. Please help me by hitting those like and subscribe buttons. Thanks. A link to the next lesson is in the description of this video.